Hey everybody, it's your girl Kelly Brew, and I'm here with the beautiful Miss Bonita. It's my girl. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. It's hot in Hot Atlanta.
Yes,
this
exactly.
weekend.
Yeah, I know the weather has changed. We both changed it. No, the weather has changed, so it's definitely good. You know, because I heard it's really cold in New York right now.
I can imagine. So tell us, who is Bonita? Bonita who?
Okay, Bonita. That's so funny. Well, my name is Bonita Jalane. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I've been doing music for a while, and I just put out an EP, and it's called Bonita Who. I kept getting the question, different events and things that I go through, you meet different people, and it's like, when I'm with a celebrity or somebody they may know, and they're like, okay, so who are you? Mm-hmm. And what do you do? And so I was like, okay, my name is Bonita, so it was a play on that, so I was like, Bonita Who? So if you don't know who I am, here is Bonita.
And here she is. So you were telling me before that you had some interactions with Dipset with your music.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that story.
That's how I first started. That was my first induction into the music industry, which was amazing. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of lessons, a lot of business that I, have to handle your business. And I was singing hooks. I started off singing a hook with J.R. Ryder, and then Cameron heard it, loved it, and then Jewels, he took me under his wing. I swear, when I first started recording, I paid for no studio time, so shout out to Jewels for that. Anytime that he wasn't in the studio and I needed to record something, I was there. So I got to work with different producers, Chink Santana, a few people from just having that connection with Jewels.
Okay, so with you being an upcoming artist, what are some of the trials and tribulations that you face trying to make your name known and really, get your music heard?
I mean, if it wasn't for social media, I feel like I wouldn't have put out my music. I feel like for years I was doing hooks and helping other people, and then I finally in 2012 was like, you know what, I'm working on my EP, I'm gonna do this. So my EP took 2 years in the making, and because of iTunes and social media being able to push it, that's how I was able to promote my thing. And because of blogs like Singers Room to Vibe.com, they premiered it, my first single.
Oh, that's awesome.
My first single. So
you got some stuff under your belt.
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
necessarily a newbie. You got some. Okay.
It's still trials and tribulations because I have all of that stuff, and people are like, oh my God, you on Vibe, you on Essence, Ebony, all of that. But it's still a constant grind. You're still going.
And that's what people don't understand. They see you doing things and they think it's just a switch you flick and automatically you're famous and rich.
I family, sometimes my mother be like, you should have been on, but they don't understand, and it's still a constant grind. You still have to continue to prove yourself, still be out there, and I'm still doing that.
And so you have a new single coming out, Stare, which will premiere on my website, which you guys can check it out, KELLIEBREW'S.com.
Yes, Kelly Brew World. She is getting an exclusive premiere. This is going to be the last video from this EP, which is called Bonita Who, and it's called Stare, and I'm giving it to her. She's gonna premiere it, and I'm so excited.
So y'all make sure y'all watch it, okay? Now
the video, when I tell you, it was so hard just getting, I had to go to New York. My friend, shout out to Lynette Lucas, amazing director. She put it together in a red cam. That was my first video on a red cam, so I was super hyped. We had some great actors that actually played they had their own love interest. I had a love interest, but it was mostly for visual shots, and they actually played out all of the lyrics, and it's an amazing video. You're gonna love it. Okay.
Yeah. So you have some experience internationally. How would you describe the difference as far as the music scene from being international to here in Atlanta?
It's totally different. Shout out to Malaysia. I have a fan base in Malaysia. The Nigerian community really, I opened up for D'banj, and it's crazy. When you open up for D'banj, he was he's still high, but at the height of his career. He's a super, he's like Michael Jackson over there, seriously.
Wow.
And so I was opening up for him, and I was the only one from America, the only girl on the stage. And they show so much love. Even the promoters that sent me out there, I was eating food, people were taking pictures, and they knew who I was. It was a difference as far as the way that they take us in. They appreciate our music. So I don't have a song on the radio, I have nothing, and they were treating me like a superstar there. And
well, your music is really, really great. I've told you before, you remind me of Anita Baker. You just got those vocals. I don't know, it's amazing. So how would you describe your sound of music to the audience?
Well, it's soul. Like I used to say, okay, hip hop soul. I started off R&B. I started off when I was with Dipset. I swore I was hard. So I had definitely evolved from that, and so it's soul music now. It's what everyone is feeling. Like I have people come to me after they hear a song like, I feel like you wrote that song for me. We're everything that I was thinking, you put it on the song, and I love that. So I feel like it's songs from the soul, it's songs from the heart, and that's exactly the type of music that I'm.
You write all of your music?
All of my music. Most on this EP, that Bonita Who, 90% of it, I think I've collaborated on 2 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like as a singer that's imperative to write your own music?
It's not imperative because you have songs that you might feel that they wrote that song for you. I'm not against like someone like listening or playing someone else's music or collaborating with anybody else, but I just feel like I get the most my music and I found my niche from me writing what I was feeling and putting it on a pen and pad. Like me bringing what I was experiencing, art imitating life. That was my therapy, and that's how I really found my niche in writing and singing and knowing that this is Bonita, like this is who you're gonna get.
And also a part of Bonita, you guys may not know, she's an artist who's an artist, and she draws. So if you could tell us a little bit about your art skills. But I every Sunday I do a new piece, and I just recently started doing that for the past few months, and it has been relaxing. I think a lot. I think too much. I see things in color, and I like musically, and I just decided, let me start putting it on the canvas. And I'm self-taught. Besides stuff in school, nothing. I didn't learn how to do a brush stroke and none of that stuff. So it's definitely self-taught, and it's just whatever I see visually. I went through phases. Like I went through a phase where I was painting a whole bunch of naked people. I think we all us artists.
Then I went through a phase, and now and then I had a phase where I was doing like silhouettes and stuff. And now I'm at the phase where I'm doing beautiful black women, all different types, like little girls from like I just did a Brooklyn painting. I sold second painting, which was amazing recently.
Okay.
And I'm doing like girls, women, beautiful black women. I did another one with big, beautiful hair,
And then they're going to be worth millions one day, so y'all need to get you one now.
And I'm putting like real stuff on, like the hair is real hair, like all of that stuff that I'm adding to those elements. So I'm just bringing more creativity. It's just
that's awesome. So, with us living in Atlanta, the home of reality shows, is that something that you would consider to help your career or along in your career?
If it could help the career and not hurt it, and I feel like when I say hurt it, like I don't want any drama. We have enough drama daily in our lives.
That is true.
Like, let me tell you, my life is a reality show. So I don't even need to add any extra drama, no extra scenes. Everything is already a reality show. So if it can help and actually show what I go through daily, on a daily basis, just life, this grind, this hustle, this up, the down, it's a high, it's a low. If it could show that, then I'm 100% behind it. But I don't want to jump on somebody else's franchise that is bringing negativity. So I probably need to hit up OWN or TLC or something.
Hey. So speaking of being positive, what advice could you give to a lot of upcoming artists, watch these videos and they look up to you guys or, that are doing the hustle and grind thing every day? So what advice could you give them to just keep going and following their musical dreams?
Don't stop. I just feel like, let me tell you, I learned that you never know who's watching. And when you're at that point where you're about to give up, because it's going to be times like people don't realize, like a normal person who doesn't do this don't realize that it's really a high. Like any creative way, it's a high. So when you get someone that says, "Oh my God, you're amazing," or "Your music is great," I don't need to do drugs because that is a high. Being on that stage, being in that studio, being in the booth is a high for me. And so when you're not getting high, when things are not going the right way, it's low. Right. So the advice is do not ever give up, because you could be at that point where you're just about to make it, and everyone that makes it, they went through this journey. You're not the only one. Like, everyone has went through this journey.
Yes, regardless of whether you're the artist, the director, whatever, we all go through it.
The people behind the scenes are the ones that actually work harder than the artist. If you have a team behind you, a lot of times they work hard to get that artist out there. People think, oh, it's just a flash and a glam. No, it's a lot of work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all over.
Okay. Well, if you could share your beautiful voice with us, just a little snippet.
Okay. Dang, I don't even know what to do. Maybe I should do a little bit.
Well, how do you do? What is it? The me. What is that? Does that really help?
It does when you like I do it sometimes in the dressing room when I'm getting prepared for the thing, but some people need it. I'm not gonna knock those artists who do it and need it, but I'm not the type of artist that be like, I do the whole show in my head, and then when I hit the stage, it's already done.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's really weird.
What is something that you have to have before, like, how do you prepare to go on stage?
I do, so most of the time, I love tea. I'm a tea girl. I love all different types of tea, and I love red wine. So, and it loosens me up. It gives me that little bit of the nerves that's right before you hit the stage. It loosens those up. So when you hit it, all of those disappear. As soon as I touch it, I'm good.
I swear, y'all, this girl has got to be like my long lost sister, because those are my two favorite things to drink too. And every time we talk, it's something we found out we have something else in common. I love you beyond the music.
I love you too.
And I hope you guys enjoy her as much as I do. And let's hear her sing really quickly.
I'll give you a little bit. It was like yesterday when we fell in love. We had so much in common. You were old school and I was a new shorty, and always thought you would be there for me. You were so smooth, that's how you got me. Yeah, you had me open with the words that were spoken. Said I was a perfect verse over type B. Look at us now. Yeah.
Woo! Well, thank you for sitting with us today and sharing your story. Yes. And, you know, we always wish you the best. Definitely going to support and let us know when that next EP album is coming out.
Working on it
Let
now.
us know where we can find you online.
Yes, Bonita Sings. Everything is Bonita Sings. If you go to my website, it's justbonita.com. All of my links are on there. As far as like Instagram, Bonita Sings, Twitter, Bonita Sings. That may be changing because I'm rebranding, but other than that, it's Bonita Sings, Just Bonita. Check it out. Make sure you check out Kelly Brew World, KELLIEBREW'S.com. She's premiering Stare, guys. Wait till I hope you love it. Make sure you leave comments and, you know, follow me, and I'll definitely follow back. Oh,
It's okay.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna cut that one. But okay.
Just the shout out part.
Shout out. Make sure you follow me, Bonita Sings. Bonita Sings is everything, Instagram and Twitter. So make sure if you follow me, I definitely follow back. Sister to a sister, I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. I mean, and I know you broke a lot of artists. So just to be one of the ones that is actually in there, it's amazing. So you may be the one that break me. You never know.
You never know. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Thank you.
I love you.
Love you too, girl.